Hey leaders, welcome back to Rise and Thrive. I'm Shay Blackman, and as a Black straight woman who's witnessed this bias firsthand, we need to have a real conversation about the biggest lie corporate America tells our masculine presenting sisters. They call you too aggressive, too direct, intimidating. Meanwhile, Chad from accounting gets promoted for the exact same traits. And we're all supposed to pretend this makes sense? Here's the devastating double standard I've observed throughout my career. When a white male executive displays direct communication, decisive action, and commanding presence, he's a natural leader. When our masculine presenting sisters do it, suddenly they need to work on their executive presence. Our sisters are trapped in an impossible bind, told they're too masculine to fit acceptable femininity standards, but not masculine enough to be recognized in male-dominated leadership circles. In my 20 years of transforming organizational cultures, I've watched some of our most capable leaders shrink themselves to fit boxes that were never designed for any of us. And as their ally, I refuse to stay silent about this organizational malpractice disguised as feedback. Let me share what I've learned supporting these leaders. Research shows that those aggressive traits, they improve team clarity by 47%. That intimidating presence, it enhances stakeholder trust and team confidence. That too direct communication, it reduces miscommunication and speeds up decision making. Take Cameron, a brilliant masculine presenting Black woman who spent 10 years being told she was too intense. Despite delivering exceptional results, she got passed over for promotion 3 times. As her ally and coach, I knew we had to flip the script. Together, we developed her masculine excellence framework. Instead of apologizing for her directness, she reframed it as results-focused leadership. Instead of toning down her commanding presence, she positioned it as executive confidence. Within 18 months, her team's productivity increased by 40%, customer satisfaction hit company highs, and she went from overlooked middle manager to chief operations officer. She didn't change who she was. We strategically positioned her authentic self as the business asset it always was. This is what I call the presentation penalty, and as allies, we need to recognize how it operates. In my consulting work, I help organizations understand that diverse leadership styles aren't problems to fix. They're competitive advantages we're wasting. I've developed the power framework specifically to support these leaders. Position your traits as assets. Optimize context awareness. Weaponize your difference. Establish your value proposition. Replicate success through others. Their directness isn't too much. It's strategic clarity that cuts through corporate inefficiency. Their commanding presence isn't intimidating. It's executive confidence that provides stability during uncertainty. And as allies, it's our job to advocate for this reframe. This allyship perspective is part of why I wrote Rise and Thrive, a Black woman's blueprint for leadership excellence. Because while we share experiences as Black women, I recognize that my feminine presentation gives me privileges our masculine presenting sisters don't have. In my work with Fortune 500 companies, I have seen how organizations that embrace all diverse leadership styles consistently outperform those stuck in narrow definitions. Our masculine presenting sisters offer enhanced decision-making speed, improved crisis leadership, and innovation acceleration. It's time we stop asking them to apologize for being who they are. Their authentic leadership style isn't a liability. It's exactly what organizations need to thrive. Whether you're a masculine presenting leader ready to stop shrinking yourself or an ally committed to supporting authentic leadership, grab my Free Shield Resilience Strategy Guide. It includes frameworks for positioning diverse traits strategically and building authentic allyship. Links in the description. And I want to hear from all of us. How can we better support our masculine presenting sisters? What aggressive traits have you seen mislabeled that are actually leadership strengths? Drop it in the comments because awareness and allyship start with honest conversation. Remember, I've got my Ask Shay series where I tackle questions about inclusive leadership and authentic allyship. So if you're wrestling with how to support diverse leadership styles or position your own authentic traits, leave it in the comments or send it my way. The presentation penalty ends when all of us commit to redefining executive presence. Our masculine presenting sisters don't need to be fixed. Our biased systems do. Keep rising, keep thriving, and keep lifting each other up. That's how we transform organizations for everyone.